Hey, you guys. My name is Thunder Big Breed, and welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, hit the likes, follow. You already know. You're not a stranger to the YouTube world. So, what's up, my YouTubians? Like I said, welcome to my channel. And basically, I just wanted to talk about essential oils today, because I was sitting in another platform in the meta world, in the virtual verse somewhere out there, and I started getting these downloads, right? So the download started when the song came to me that they had us chanting when we were in elementary school. You know that one song that says, John Brown's baby had a oof upon his chest. John Brown's baby had a oof upon his chest. And he rubbed it with camphorated oil. Okay, you get it, right? I'm no singer, okay? But here's the thing. I could only imagine why witchcraft and herbalism got demonized the way it has. Are you ready for this? I don't think you guys are ready for this. But here's the thing. What people don't know is that though camphor is amazing, it has its amazing benefits, what a lot of people don't know is that camphor oil triggers seizures and epilepsy, among a couple of other essential oils. So sit with me a few minutes and allow me to go down to probably some things that you people did not know about essential oils. You ready? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. So yes, I am reading out of my essential oils for magic. It's aromatic alchemy. Now, if you or anybody you know suffers from dermal and skin irritation, these oils may cause irritation to the skin, especially if used in high concentrations. These oils are allspice, anise, basil, birch, cajeput, and sorry if I mispronounce things, but my bilingual tongue be wanting to speak twice at the same time. My tongue be wanting to speak two languages at the same time. So bear with me and bear with my New Yorican accent, okay? Thank you. All right, so these oils again, let's take it back from the top. These oils are allspice, anise, basil, birch, cajeput, caraway, cedarwood, chamomile, cinnamon, citronella, clove, eucalyptus, ginger, juniper, lemon balm, lemongrass, orange, parsley, pepper, peppermint, pine, tagetes, thyme, and turmeric. If you or somebody you know is diabetic, avoid the use of this oil, and that is angelica oil. If you or somebody you know is an epileptic or suffers from seizure disorders, these oils should be avoided. And listen carefully. They are basil, camphor, fennel, hyssop, lavender made from the spike parts, rosemary, and common sage, as sage comes in a few varieties. These oils are hazardous and should not be used on the skin unless you are diluting it in some really good carrier oil, okay? And these oils are cassia, cinnamon, bark oil, fennel, but the bitter fennel, you have sweet fennel and bitter fennel, mugwort, oregano, and common sage, and also savory essential oil. People that suffer from high blood pressure, avoid these oils. And they are hyssop, peppermint, pine, rosemary, sage, common sage again, and thyme. And it's sad because, in hindsight of cold and allergy seasons, we rely on peppermint sometimes and eucalyptus to clear our sinuses, right? And to help with the congestion and to rid the mucus. But then we gotta go into these things. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's hyssop, peppermint, pine, rosemary, common sage, and thyme. Homeopathy. These oils should not be used when undergoing homeopathic treatment, and they're camphor, eucalyptus, pepper, and peppermint. Use these oils in moderation. Anise, basil, bay, camphor, Virginia cedarwood, the leaf, cinnamon, clove, coriander, eucalyptus, sweet fennel, hops, hyssop, juniper, marjoram, nutmeg, parsley, pepper, peppermint, common and Spanish sage, star anise, tigetis, tarragon, thyme, turmeric, and valerian. These essential oils are orally toxic, and they are eucalyptus, mugwort, common sage, and tarragon. Photosensitivity. These oils may cause a rash or dark pigmentation on skin exposed to sunlight within a few days after application. And these are the root part of the angelica oil: bergamot, cumin, ginger, lemon, lime, lovage, mandarin, and bitter orange. During your pregnancies, these oils should be avoided, and they're angelica, anise, basil, bay, camphor, cassia, cedarwood, celery, cinnamon, citronella, clay sage, clove, cumin, fennel, hyssop, juniper, labdanum, lovage, marjoram, myrrh, nutmeg, oregano, parsley, peppermint, rose, rosemary, snakewood, Spanish sage, savory, star anise, tarragon, thyme, turmeric, and mugwort and common sage. They are also abortifacient oils, which can trigger a spontaneous abortion, aka miscarriage. Sensitization. In addition to the listing for dermal skin irritation, these oils may cause irritation for people with sensitive skin. And they are bay, benzoin, cananga, celery, fennel, geranium, ginger, hops, jasmine, lemon balm, linseed, lovage, storax, tea tree, thyme, turmeric, valerian, yarrow, ylang ylang. So the reason for me doing this live today is because basically I was getting like visions of the past where, you know, I tell people all the time, look, I'm not a scholar, I'm a seer. And I have this thing where sometimes I'm just meditating and I can have visions of the past as if I was standing there presently. Sounds crazy, yeah, whatever. But so after reading about these essential oils, what I get from this is that if people suffered from these ailments many, many, many moons ago, and they didn't know that they suffer from this, and then once exposed to these oils and herbs and such, and then they got these experiences, they automatically assumed that they were being bewitched or having roots put on them or witchcraft, or it was the devil and the demon and the... Listen, I'm just here to make it make sense for people. These ailments existed back then. So could you imagine somebody preparing you an oil without doing a consultation about who's around you and who may have these allergies, and then they just give you this camphorated oil? See, because I make oils, I make herbal infused oils, but because I know that camphor and eucalyptus and lavender trigger these things, I'm not going to make an oil that's going to help loosen the congestion and the mucus out of your chest, knowing this because I know what oils do. Boom, get it? Makes sense? So I could only imagine that back in these days when the camphorated oil was given to somebody and they took it to their house and they may have rubbed it on little Tony, but yet little Billy wound up in a seizure, and they'd be like, oh my God, he's possessed with a demon. Because if you've ever seen somebody go out into seizure and their body starts shaking uncontrollably, you never experienced this before, you're going to automatically assume the craziest, the worst. You know what I'm saying? I hope that this live helps give you a sense of thought, food for thought, and a little bit of clarity on how even essential oils can cause different ailments. You know, I like to keep this ethical, you know, as a certified herbalist. So thank you for tuning into my live, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, because I will be back. I will be doing book reads on here so that way I could give, my commentary and feedback. I will be coming up again with random thoughts and messages because I like chicken soup for the soul. So I can't wait for you to be a main ingredient